I think I remember the first time that I ever came across one of your clips was the famous Dr. Catford.
Dr. Catford.
I remember that you send in this.
Yeah. This
chat.
was, oh my God. How long ago was that? Like a year and a bit ago?
No, it's November. Yeah, November 21. So coming up to 2 years.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to ask just for the people, because I think a lot of our fans will know that story. Is it still... Has it changed at all? Is it still the same routine?
I mean, the thing is, because every time he gets mentioned, I show it him because he buzzes off it.
Yeah.
And it just heightens the character. So now he's got a receptionist working for him called Sabrina Mahmood.
Hey! Sabina or Sabrina?
Sabrina Mahmood.
Oh, okay.
Frankfurt, my missus called Sabina. I really thought she'd
got drafted into this routine.
But he plays both parts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good of it.
Yeah. So
Is he good at playing a woman?
Yeah, he's adaptable, mate. Man's got range. He's had loads of different characters, you know what I mean? Dr. Catford's just his Wonderwall, I suppose. But
this big finale at 9 p.m.
It's his encore character, but I just have to do loads of shit with him, mate, just to just to appease him and that. I have to act out as like a job centre, call centre worker. There's a game we play called Detectives.
Right.
This is sort of existential crisis mode, right? I live in a very weird house.
Yeah.
Right. So I have to play my dad playing a detective.
Right.
He has to play my gran playing my dad's assistant, the detective's assistant.
Right. So your mother is your assistant in this scenario.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I've already bent my mind.
So my dad lives with his mum in his box room.
Right.
I live with my mum in her box room. Just generations of failed men, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Just absolute disgraceful family tree.
Is this real?
No, it's real. Yeah.
Oh, that's real.
But great at scenarios.
Yeah. So we just stacked up. So we go, oh, can we play detectives? I'm like, for fuck's sake. So I have to we go around the house and we just search for clues, and I have to go, right, I found a clue. And he goes, oh, I'll put it in the evidence bag. Oh, no, I've got my fingerprints on it. And I go, oh, you fucking idiot. And just incompetent.
Just incompetent.
Yeah, so we're playing...
worst detective agency.
Just playing detective. It's just, all the time, the case falls apart because the assistant's done something wrong and I lose my shit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And so is that it? You're the angry.
I'm the angry cop who wants to get things done, and she's just incompetent. But she's like a nepo baby. She's got the job because her son's the detective. Do you know what I mean?
So there's like some serious backstory.
Bro, the lore is incredible.
Yeah.
Do you want to give some context to the people that don't know here for the Dr. Catford stuff and everything?
Yeah. So Dr. Catford, my brother's got autism, right? So and every night. So at 9 o'clock-ish. It changes, but predominantly 9. He beats me up. He leathers me.
Never gets old.
So
there has to be. Oh, sorry. Continue, and then I'll ask the question.
So I get a message. What I'll screenshot some messages and you can chop them in if you want. So I'll get a message like, Davis Hutchinson, your appointment's today at 9 p.m. with Dr. Catford. Please email sayedcatford@nhs.com.
So fucking legit.
Yeah. And then after it, so he'll come in. So he'll come in, mum's dressing gown, underpants on his head. And he'll have like a whisk in one hand, potato masher.
What's he gonna do?
He hits me with him. So he'll put what's the thing, heart monitor thing?
Yeah.
So and he's just reading notes. Okay, dear Mr. Hutchinson, we see you've been a very naughty boy. And you've got a very bad leg. And then he'll grip my leg down and go, yes, does that hurt? Do you feel that, Mr. Hutchinson? So he grips my leg down.
I'm getting a little bricked up about this story, you know. This is a good role play.
And then the heart monitor is continuing going, doo, 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 doo. And he goes, Will Husingham. And he just jumps up, fucking, get a whisk to the head. Fucking. I've got a cut on my leg because he tried to amputate my leg with a pizza cutter.
Oh, was he actually got out?
Yeah, he goes, fuck off.
And so what, do you have to jump out of the scenario at that point and go, hold on?
My defense mechanism is play dead. Because if I argue, it hurts more.
Fucking hell.
Is he a big lad? Is he hard to
it's
fight
you-
back? Oh, yeah.
Oh, he'd spark me out, mate.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like you at any point you can go, all right, we're done now.
Yeah,
and just like push him
you're
away.
not in, you're not in
You don't
control.
know his strength. So I've slept on a broken bed for 11 months.
What?
I've
Why?
just got a new bed.
So, but what,
He kept
because he's,
jumping on me and broke it.
so you
So what, all the
sleeping
beds
on
fucked?
the floor?
I've been sleeping in a dip. 11 months, mate.
Right. So in these scenarios, obviously there's loads of different ones. How do you know what's on the menu? Like, what is tonight's scenario?
He'll sometimes send a video message like warning me and show his tools.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
It's like out of Dexter. That.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends a lot on what they've had for tea. So if he's had pizza, the pizza cutter's out, give it a rinse. That's
Get
good for an amputee.
Yeah.
Uses his resources.
Yeah, have a bit of a kitchen tongs. Kitchen tongs is a good one because you can pinch.
Oh my! Is there the most feared tool that you have? I would imagine the pizza tongs. Oh, sorry, the tongs in general. Like that to me would be like getting nipped
And you cock
constantly.
us.
Yeah, if he's nipping your
nipping your-
nips or like this part of your body,
where it goes.
That's where it's bad.
Yeah, the rolling pin.
Bro's like, got a trauma.
He's like, seeing it all unfold before his eyes.
Not the rolling pin, please, doctor. No, doctor, I'll be a good boy.
And now he's got an assistant as well.
Yeah, he's got Sabrina Mahmood. So she then asks for a feedback form. So get on this, yeah. So she sends a feedback form. So I fill in saying, I didn't like my doctor, who's aggressive. Then Daniel comes in as himself and he goes, oh, have you been up to today? Like, just battered me. I go, what's happened today? I had a doctor's appointment before, mate. He went, how did that go?
As if he's not got blood on his hands.
I went, yeah, it's fine, you know. He went, when's he next seeing you? I went, they said there's no appointments for a while. And he goes, just grins at me. So I know this one.
He knows
So I
what's coming.
slagged him off to Sabrina. Gets back to him, done it. So he has a fucking tribunal. He gets suspended.
He doesn't.
He gets suspended. So
You snitched on him.
Then he's filmed himself doing a tribunal. So he plays two characters. Like, okay, Dr. Catford, we need to raise issues of a complaint from a Mr. Hutchinson. Ah, yes, a patient I know very well. Mr. Hutchinson had a sore leg and he's a naughty boy, so I had to apply the pizza cutter. And then he gets off. He's suspended, so I don't see him for a couple of weeks. Then he beats the fucking case, doesn't he?
Of course he beats the case. What a jammy bastard. He's done it again.
then he's back
It's
in
the 15th tribunal. He's done.
And I'm like, even if he beat the case, there's a conflict of interest. Don't assign him back to me. So when he comes back in, it's like, I heard you've been slagging me off. And my methods. And then it's just fucking carnage then, mate. So now I get battered and I have to say thank you.
Every time we get back.
Thumbs up to Sabrina.
Jesus.
Let her know that you've had a...
Sabrina's grassing me up, mate. So I've got I'm just tortured.
Have you ever? Has he ever actually thought? I mean, nah. You know what? That might be a recipe for disaster. But like, he's quite clearly pretty. Have you watched the movie Split?
Yeah. No, I've not watched it, but I know what you mean.
That's the one where he like flickers
Yeah, it's like
between
both.
about.
it 20 something?
we
characters.
we all have that in the family. I think
really?
my mum drank in pregnancy and that. Because I have voices in my head that I have to do as well.
Really?
Yeah.
And does that have to come out?
It has to come out, so I'll be like New Orleans for the day or something.
So you could have rocked up today.
real.
You could have rocked up today, and you could have been talking like this person,
No,
and I'd have been like, I have no idea.
More around the house.
Right.
But I just like go, Papa, I want a cup of tea, Papa. Don't send me to the comedy club. I don't want a gig.
What, all day? Just all day?
Just say it out to myself.
Coffee's on
You
and
just got to
everything.
get it out.
Yeah.